Welcome to another scrapbook with me. I'm RunwithCraftscissors. We're doing a kitty cat spread of my son when he was like, I don't know, two and a half, with my little kitty Jasmine. So she was hiding under my desk and he was petting her. And for that stage early on, she was very irritated with him a lot. So there aren't a lot of good photos of them together, other than like I have one of her watching him in his playpen. So I definitely wanted to scrapbook this. It's obviously under my desk. I used to have a pink computer case and stuff. And then actually those two things used to hold all of the clips of the inventory from my shop back when I first started, and that was for card making. So it's kind of interesting to see that part of the elements of as well. Then you've got his little shorts on. It's got like little sharks on it. He's so funny. He probably picked out his outfit that day, hopefully. So we only have 2 photos to do. So I'm going to do a little spread real quick here. So this is a 6-inch piece. This is one of those 4x6 cards that I cut down. This one's those like 3.5 or 3x4, I think 3x4 paper as well. My background paper is usually cheap cardstock from Walmart because that's how I kind of like save a little money scrapbooking. So I think I want about like that. And then these are going to be cut into ribbons is what's going to end up happening. So these are going to be up here, as well as this one is going to be kind of sticking out over here. So I kind of want to just lay it down and see what I'm thinking. And then, so these are going to go up here. I know that's kind of busy, but it's what I have, so that's what I'm using. I have another set of cat, oh, you want to know the brand and stuff? It's Meow, by Alicia Gordon. It's from Echo Park Paper Company. So if you want to check that out, I'm not sure when I got this. It was a while ago. So it's the Meow line. But there's also like a Argyle, and there's some more like quote like boxes and stuff. So I usually buy like the quote box paper, and then I buy a couple of the papers because they're usually 2-sided. So you guys can kind of see what's going on here. So this is going to come up here at some point. And then I think that's about where I want it. I think that's what I want as far as where it's going to go. And then this, yeah. Okay, I think I got where I want to go. So this is how it's going to look. I'm going to move these out of my way. So I'm going to put this down first since it's the biggest element. And I have my ATG gun. I think I got mine off of Amazon, but you can get it pretty much anywhere. So what kind of adhesives do you use? That is your girl's hair. Does that happen to you guys? Just like adhere your own hair to your project? I do it all the time. Okay. So what kind of adhesives do you guys like to use? I remember starting out with glue sticks and then realizing that a lot of the time after glue sticks dry, you know what they do? They pop right off the page. So the paper will just pop right off the page. So if you found some glue stick that's like scrapbook safe, then yeah, if you've like checked on your spreads, let me know what that is. Because I mean, this stuff is really, I don't even think I buy the super, there's like 2 different versions of the ATG tape. I buy the cheaper one because that's what I have. So hopefully it doesn't mess up my pictures later on. There's something on my paper. Okay, so I think I want it about, because like this is going to be up here like that, I think. And then this is going to be, I think I want it on top of that, so that won't really matter as far as like distance. I'm trying to gauge my distance from the top to the bottom on where I want things. So I'll probably create a space like that, and then this will be over here, like down here. So I want this like right there. So I'm just going to line it up at the edge and run my hand across it. And then we're going to take this. And you could ink all these edges and stuff like that. Like you could get way more into it than I am right now. But it's like I don't want to have like super long scrapbook with me's, which is why like these videos take a lot of behind the scenes prep as far as like me picking out like the pictures I'm going to use and the papers, and then a rough like sketch of a layout design, either by myself I'm sketching them out, or using a sketch from Scrapbook Generation. So this one is like me using a little bit of a Scrapbook Generation kit or layout sketch, and then like me kind of editing it to what I have. So like this one's originally supposed to be like a 4x6 and a 4x4, and I have 2 4x4s. So it's just a little bit different there, and then like my elements are a little bit different. So Like, I don't even remember. Basically, when you buy, like, kits from them, you can buy ones that come with sketches and tell you, like, how to use it and how to make a layout. And then I save those pages back so I can kind of reuse in a sense. But it's more like to get inspiration to see how photos lay down. But sometimes I'm like, wow, like, this is a little wild, I will say, for me. But hopefully once the photos are on there, it won't look so crazy. We shall see. So my plan is to put, I really like that he's like smiling with him over there. So I think I'm going to, with her over there, well, with him, you know what I mean. Okay, so I thought it would look like that a little bit. They have it like more lined up, and then like this is kind of going out. But I think I want to bring this up, bring this one down, and then add in the furry friend element there. And then this I may go ahead and corner around or go ahead and like go around it. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think that's how I like that so far. So I'm going to put that down with my ATG gun here. So do you guys scrapbook your pets? Christine, I know you were talking about doing scrapbooks for your little kitties. So I hope this inspires you. Maybe that, when I read your comment, it made me think about, oh, I need to do some of my cat ones. So I have way more photos of her, and lately she's been way more lovey, so it's easier to get some photos of her when she's being affectionate. It is hard to get photos of a black cat or black dogs. They're kind of hard, like if it's dark at all, it's like you can't see them, so it's a little bit more difficult as a pet owner. I don't know what you want to call it. So it makes it harder to get a good photo. But maybe you have like a really active animal, so it's hard to get photos of them. That could also be a problem. That is a problem with my dog. My dog is very active and doesn't like to sit still, so I have to like take a ball or a treat and hold it up so that she'll sit or pose for me so I can take the photo. Like, I wouldn't mind action shots, but she's just a big blonde blur if I do that. So how do you take pictures of your cats and dogs? Or turtles, or whatever you have. Turtles is stuck in my head. Ilza, you know why. Super fudge. But, okay. So we're going to cut these into flags. So I take this paper and I fold it until the corners meet like that. And then I take my scissors and I cut it at an angle. You guys have seen me do this with washi tape before. If you watch my channel for a while and you know I'm a planner girl, then you know that I do that with those ones too. I'm going to stick this one here. Go ahead and cut that down. Okay. Like that. So I want the paw prints going up. There's paw prints on there if you can't see it. There's paw prints. Sorry. All right, and then this one's going to be a little bit shorter. But I still want it to have, I don't even know what you call it, the 2 peaks, not a 1 peak. You could do just a snip off ribbon cut, but I like to do it this way. Just brings that extra element. So then I want this to be like in here. So it is like almost like dots on top of dots. So I think I want it about that long, I think. Maybe shorter, like that. Just right there. That's where I need to cut it. It's not hard to cut straight when it's just a little snippet. So I think that's where I want that. And then this will come out of here. So this is going to go up a little bit. I think it's going to cover it a little. And then put this coming out of here. But I think I want it a little bit shorter. Because I don't think I want, I don't want this to go all the way over. That'll look too boxy. I'd like it to come out a little bit. So I might end up shortening that particular element. I feel like I keep saying element. Sorry. It's just how I talk when I'm scrapbooking, apparently. I don't usually talk too much when I'm scrapbooking because usually I'm by myself and I'm not filming it for anyone in particular. But now I will say I'm not going to be able to do, I would love to do back to school, but if I do that, I'm not going to put photos because I'm not like about to show like where my son goes to school and things like that. So if I do like school scrapbook, it'll be without the photos, but I will lay it down for you and show you the papers I plan on using, because I can do this spread without the photos. It's just, I think it's a little bit more fun to see the photos, no doubt, but because you can kind of see, like sometimes you choose like your paper based on like what colors are in your photos, obviously the event too possibly, but I'm also in the process of trying to use up what I have, so a lot of this stuff is not available anymore, or it's been like discontinued, or it's on discount and clearance, so you can check that out. But I get all my stuff from Scrapbook Generation. It's a local scrapbooking store, but they do ship internationally, and they do have some planner stuff so on their site. If you're one of my planner friends, then you can check that out. Okay, so I want this to come up a little bit, and then so like you see it peeking out a little, and then I want this to come out, but I don't want it to like line up with that. I want it to be like there, so I think I'm gonna chop off just a smidge. Okay, that was more like a chunk than a smidge, but you know. And then I'm gonna put this down, and then I have another idea that's not really part of the layout design either. I think I have more refills. So this one's cute. It says meow means I love you and kitty, which lately she's been like super talkative. I don't know if I said that, or cuddly, so it's been kind of fitting for her with this particular spread. But she did get sick for a little bit. She got like, I don't know what happened, but we had to take her to the vet. It was like she got bit by fleas, and which is weird because she's an indoor cat. So we had to take her to the vet, and then they gave her like steroids and stuff, and then she was fine within a few days, and now it's been like, I don't know, 9 months, and she's perfect. So that's always good. All right, so I thought I would grab my circle punch. It's just a Fiskars 1-inch circle punch to show you guys what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to grab, not that one. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, maybe this one. So I'm going to grab these, and I'm going to punch out things, and then probably pop dot them. So I think I'm just going to do like 5. I want to do a paw print. That one. Maybe that one. Ooh, dropped it. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, so there's a little paw print, and then here's a little paw print. That's not where they're going, don't worry. And then I thought I would do the polka dot side too, so then it doesn't really matter which one I'm doing. So I don't have like thickers or stickers that go with this one. I'm sure there were some. I just either didn't purchase them, or okay, so can I fit a fish in there? Yeah, almost. Almost. Good enough. I think we can do that one. So there's a fish. So that's 4. And then, should I do the stripe? No, it's kind of boring. We can do the paw print. Bring that in. I got one in the center there that looks good. So what I'm going to do, I don't want those both up there. We'll probably do that one up there. And then we'll do like the fish, and then probably bring the polka dots and the paw prints down here like that. So it's just a little bit like playful. I feel like I need one more over here, but I feel like it's going to have to be the polka dot. Where did I do that? Oh, that's the stripe. Where did I put that? Because the other one's the cats, this print, and I don't want to do that one. So we'll do the polka dot one. Because 3 just looks more appealing to me. I don't know. It's just the way I am. Okay, so I thought I would pop dot those. And I do have some pop dots, but we will be cutting up some of this stuff and putting it on there, I think, as well. It does seem a little crooked. I think I cut it crooked a little. Oh, well, now it's got character. That's what we say. What was it? My mother-in-law always told me, she said that, like, all of your mistakes just prove that it's your work. Because no one else knows where the mistakes are. So, I don't know. Okay, I want this side. That was confusing. I was like, wait, what's happening? I was like making sure I did it right. I was like, which side is this going on? The sticker already came off of there. But I'm glad I got a yellow one in there because, like, that yellow is very, like, unique. And so I was kind of worried about it. Okay, this is already, like, torn off almost. That'll work for one of mine, I think. I think so. Yep. And then just need a little one. Doesn't have to be very big. So I use up all of my Pop Dot because I buy these in like little sheets from Michael's. And they're like $2. And then I usually use a coupon. And I have my teacher discount too. So, okay, we'll do the fish there. Do the paw print there. Do the polka dots there. And then come down here. There is she. She's meowing right now. That's so funny because I'm doing a scrapbook page of her. And she's meowing as I scrapbook. That little stink. There she is. I don't know if you can hear her. She's actually meowing at my husband because she's trying to say, please let me up. Can't I lay on you and your mouse and your keyboard and your mouse pad and get it all gross with my hair? And he's like, no. She's so funny. Okay, so I hope you guys like this spread and how easy it is to make some like pop elements with just a 1-inch circle punch. So, or like if you have a cutting machine or something, you can just type in that you want a 1-inch circle and cut it that way as well. But I feel like sometimes my punches are a little bit easier and quicker than loading like paper onto a mat and stuff like that. So, and trying to get that precise like around the certain like paw print and things. So I hope you guys enjoy this little scrapbook with me, and let me know in the comments below about your fur friends and babies, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.